Hello, my name is Elizabeth Shivers, and I chose topic 6.3, borrowing money. So I have all of my questions and answers written out right here, but I'm going to also work them out on a whiteboard for you. So number one is, suppose you wish to borrow $700 for 5 weeks, and the amount of interest you pay is $20 per $100 borrowed. What is the APR at which you are borrowing money? So my formula for APR is written right here. It's the short-term interest rate times 52 weeks over the amount of, or the length of the loan. So to get our short-term interest rate, we're going to go ahead and divide the $20 per $100 borrowed. So when we divide that, it's going to give us 0.20, which we are going to then change to a percent and do 20%. So that's going to be our short-term interest. So I'll go ahead and write APR equals 20% times, and over here we're going to do our 52 weeks over the length of the loan, which for us was 5 weeks. So then we're going to do 52 divided by 5, and I will do that in my calculator very quickly, which is going to give us 10.4. So we're going to do our 20% times 10.4. We're going to do that again, and that is going to give us 208. And we're going to keep that as a percent. So our APR for number one would be 208. So there is that. And then for number two, I had lots of writing to do, so I went ahead and wrote these down, but I'm going to explain step by step what I did. So number two says, suppose you want to save enough money to get a new car. You'd like to save $28,000 over 3 years. What amount do you need to deposit into an account that earns 4.7% interest compounded quarterly to reach your goal? So here I started with our FE is our $28,000 that we want to have in the account at the end. Our R is going to be our 4.7%, which we switched to a decimal, so it's 0.047. N is the amount that it was compounded, and for us it was quarterly, so we're going to do 4 for that. And then T is the time, which is our 3 years that we would like this to be done. So here you can just plug all of this in and put it in your computer, in your calculator, sorry. But you can always mess one step up or one number up and you'll get a wrong answer, so I went ahead and worked it out. So we have our 28,000 times up here R over N. So we have our 0.047 over 4, and then at the bottom 1 plus 0.047 over 4, and then up to the power of our N and T, which is our 4 and 3, minus 1. So here I went ahead and did 0.047 divided by 4, and it gives us 0.01175. So I did 28,000 times 0.01175 over 1 plus 0.01175, and which we're going to add these 4 and 3 together to get us 12 minus 1. So then here I have the same on top, but I went ahead and added that 1 to this. So we have 1.01175 to the 12th power minus 1. And then here I went ahead and put this to the 12th power. So now we have 0.01175 over 1.150478632 minus 1. Here I just subtracted that 1 from the bottom. So now we have 0.01175 over 0.150478632. And then I went ahead and divided these two, and it gives me 0.078084176. So now all we need to do to get our full answer is multiply our original 28,000 times our number we just got, 0.078084167, and that's going to give us $2,186.36 to deposit once we round it up to the nearest hundredth. So here is all of that work, which is also written on my paper, but I just wanted it bigger so that you could see, hopefully. And then my number 3 was, in your opinion, what is more important, paying off loans or starting early and investing? So while I absolutely understand the want of paying off loans as early as you possibly can, I think that investing is more important because any money you invest is going to continuously grow, especially the longer it stays. And so you're getting more out than what you put in originally. So paying off loans as soon as you can sounds great, but it can make you feel like you're in even a bigger hole than you felt before. So I think that if you start investing money early, you can make money that later on you could use to pay off your loans. So I think either one is great, but in my opinion, I think starting to invest early is a better option. And one last time, I'll just show you my work as best I can. This lighting is not great. So there's that. Here is this. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's my answer. Thank you.